And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I'm AVstoryteller and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Thanks for joining me again. I know, right? Who did I have to kiss to get this sweet new web camera? Well, I never kiss and tell, but it rhymes with Matreon. Little bit of a weird setup to begin with. I want to thank all my patrons for donating to me over the past, well, since December 2015 actually. Managed to put the money to some good use. Bought myself this sweet new web camera. But before we get into the adventuring hat firmly on. And I don't want to do an unboxing because then you won't be able to see the video, but this is what I'm now using, which is a Logitech C922 Pro HD streaming webcam, and it can record at 180p at 30 fps or 720p at 60 frames per second. Now it's 720p at 60 frames per second, which I've got at the moment. And let me see if I can bring up the rest of the details here. The actual resolution that it's recording at is 1280 by 720. You know, if you wanted the full specs. Now I'm undecided as of yet which screen size of the webcam I'm going to go to. Oh, in case you were wondering what I was using, is this little thing, which was again Logitech, but this was very long in the tooth. This was a Logitech E QuickCam 3500. So that's what I've been using for the past year. It was long overdue to get an upgrade. The one definite advantage this one has over the new one, you know, is the lead is longer by a good like 12 inches. That's 30 centimeters in new money. To give you an idea of the length of it, they say that a person's height is from fingertip to fingertip, and that is exactly how long this lead is. And I'm 6'3". I don't know what that is in new money. What's that? 191 centimeters. So that lead is about 191 centimeters, 6'3" in length, and this new one is 12 inches shorter, 30 centimeters shorter, which means it's just long enough to be back behind my computer desk, underneath and onto the USB slot in my PC. So there's no slack there. That lead is tighter than doo-doo purse strings. Okay, so obviously I would have both the image of the webcam in the same place, but I've stacked them above each other so you can see. As you'll notice, from top to bottom is exactly the same height. So where's it gone? So my fingers there and my other fingers right there, so you can see they're both identical top to bottom. The only difference is the width. The one at the top my face looks slightly bigger in it, just because of the height of the actual box obviously is noticeably bigger. I think I'm going to stick with this one to begin with, because that's kind of like what it defaulted to. But if people feel that it all depends on whether I'm sitting back or up close. Maybe the top one feels more cozy, more comfy as I look deep into your eyes, or maybe it feels a bit claustrophobic, like, damn, he's close. The other one obviously got more girth. So what do you want? I'm going with the widescreen version, for want of a better term. I mean, the other one is also widescreen. It's just that I've tucked it in because I didn't want it to... The whole point is to try to make it not take up so much of the screen. So I thought I would bring that in there, bring that in there, so it hides less of the real estate, hides less of Geralt's armour, for want of a better term. So anyway, so we'll proceed with this one. Maybe in the next episode I'll do the other camera version, and then you can make your final decision. If you would like to obviously support me on Patreon, I would be very, very grateful. Links all on YouTube and what have you. Don't worry about that now. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the adventures with Geralt. We left him with the delightful to look at but terrible to listen to Priscilla. I don't like her voice. I do not like her voice. She sings great, but it's just a normal speech voice. So the idea is to capture the attention of Dudu by writing a play, and we want to get Dudu out in the open and out of hiding so we can ask him about Dandelion, and Dandelion knows about Ciri, and that's our goal. Just make sure absolutely everything is recording. Yes, it is. So paranoid about that now. And more importantly, make sure that the Logitech camera is not recording audio as well. You may get a terrible echoey effect. Today's Jibber Jabber is just brought to you by Apple Cordial. No ale review today. So I just went back a tiny bit. So let's choose the same option. Don't know if I can write a play.
Not sure I'm cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
Alright then, let's work on this play.
Alright, guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
Barely. By my fingernails. And let's go not entirely.
Not entirely.
Tough. You'll need to pick it up as we go along. There's no time to explain everything to you.
Okay.
Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his no, better, his beloved. What do you think?
Let's go with something different.
Let's keep thinking. That seems a bit...
Too fresh? Right you are. Wait, give me a minute. I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urcheon of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavetta. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
Do I get a say in any of this?
Will I get a say in any of this, or have you decided everything already?
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best ones.
Meaning yours.
Well, you must admit I'm better acquainted with the theatre. Naturally, you'll play a part in shaping this play. Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works
later. I'll leave the
later.
pen work to her. I'll stick to the sword play. Let's go with this title.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
Changeling Rescues or The Witcher's Triumph.
A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Really emphasizes the message we're trying to get across. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A Witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
No, definitely drama.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner, sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
I'll see if there's
Geralt,
any
wait.
brandy.
A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh, just keep quiet. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I'm getting a headache already.
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Level 17. Point available 1. The plays the sing, or the play sing. Take the script to Irina Renard. 300 experience points. A changeling rescued. Witcher. To slay beasts most foul. 'Twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid. Threatening. Perhaps miss the gift he hides in fear. Suspicious. Seems men's hearts can love for changelings foster. Astonished. But a heart that is base, such as in this knave's aches? Disgusted. No monster is he whose shape can shift. Ceremonial. I like it. I'm loving this. Fantastic. Let's have a check of the map and the mission. Take the script to Irina Renard. Okay, there. What else have we got going on? Silver Sword. Oh, After Dark. Plays this thing. Okay. Right, okay. Seems simple enough. Let's head out.
Gonna be
I'm thinking
sick.
that says Kirsten Dunst when I just catch out the corner of my eye. No such luck.
Do you like it?
God, the Reapers come for me.
4:45 PM.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Hear ye, all on the
What's his name? Ticket seller. Oh,
Where you going? That's a place of culture, not a trough.
page of culture.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Yeah. Why can't we actually him?
Yeah, one.
Here,
Private
just
experience
stay
points, I
outside,
see.
eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Almost. Almost it, but...
Holy moly, you're a scare.
What was wrong that time?
I don't know anymore.
That was a
It
test
simply
one.
needs
Didn't mean that.
more fire. Did you see those poor wretches who fled
Fire?
home?
I'm in a rut. I've such a hard time finding inspiration.
What's my inspiration?
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who scorned an Nilfgaardian?
Yet his life he did abduct. Vile villain! And now the kingdom's crown he wears. He will die this very night. To thee this I swear.
We must flee, my beloved. Guards approach. We are undone.
Forget me not. Remember. Avenge me, my son. And now I vanish. Poof, right?
No. Wrong. Almost. That was almost it, but...
Well, what was wrong that time?
I don't know anymore. It simply needs more fire.
More pop. More wow factor.
Madam Arena, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about doo-doo.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there.
Hopefully a lot drier.
How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Let's give us a full story, I think.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed, though I am curious how serious it is. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
I'd like to put on a play.
I want to stage a play, something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Well, let's start at the bottom. How do I help you publicize the staging?
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all
You
the
got a
city to
website?
hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Puffin,
Street artists.
mummers.
Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us.
Ooh. Why the ushers?
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Try the docks, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
I used to date a girl that was an usher. She never mentions anything about axes or butcher's knives. Easy life. Thanks. See you around.
Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
She's got a very Triss kind of like appearance to her. Okay, let's map and mission it up. Recruit jugglers from the performing troupe called the Puffins. Oh, we've got to have to do that. Map. Yeah, do the full thing. Where's the other one? bit. We'll go that one first. How are we doing for time? Right, okay, that seems fine. Sticking a cheeky quick save there.
Oh,
Don't
you're
know
still
who you're
here.
looking for. You won't find him here.
If anyone's got any interest in
What
that.
do you want
Truth is,
from me?
we're already dependent on the black markets economically.
Leave me be, or I shall call my husband.
Alone.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
Actors. They never look as good as the real people.
Winds howling.
Can I get up this way, just out of curiosity? Kind of looks like a place for a sharp exit, doesn't it? It's screaming out for some rooftop shenanigans, isn't it? That would lead us here. I'm detecting a tinsy tiny bit of slowdown. I just feel it ever so slightly in my mouth.
What a freak.
I wonder if it's because of
I've had enough of living.
My wife won't
new
believe me when I
frames
tell
per
her.
second resolution of the webcam.
I barely own the
Paying
things,
attention.
now I gotta wash them again. Damn blood just won't scrub off.
The dungeon.
My man
That's
comes
where
This
you
house.
belong.
Has it always been?
Oh, what's this? The Puffin presents concerts and delights, private performances, amusements for the kids, and much, much more. Discounts for return customers. Free maths for every 10 tickets purchased. Can I get through here? Nope. Around this side. Oh. Why can't I get through? Because I'm trying to walk through the window and not the door. Hello, tall, dark and interesting.
Nice tune. Damn sad though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the Puffins. Is this you?
Looking for the Puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug. Thanks, smooth talker.
Another thug? Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
You've noticed.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Got a job.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Uh-oh.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs, and the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened Nisa. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
Have they got violent yet?
They harm any of you?
No, not yet. But it's merely a question of time.
Nisa overheard talking about setting fire to something.
And if I deal with them, you'll help me publicise the play?
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Irina's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
Quest updated. The play is the thing. Head to the docks and hire ushers for the play. Get rid of the thugs lurking outside Puffin's house. Okay. Find out. Oh, need to select the right one. I think that's going to take me to the docks. Yeah, I was right.
Oh, right.
Checking my coin purse there.
Oh, dare
Guards!
you say it again?
Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles.
Not enough he's a heretic, he's also a liar. What'll we do with him?
We'll bruise his kidneys.
Must have broken many a heart,
Unless
eh,
you've got
Dandy?
something in that pouch.
This street looks familiar. And I mean from, like, The Witcher 2. Just for the design, the layout of it. Must be imagining thing.
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Emelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Okay then. Straight up threaten, pay them to go away, do a fill axie because you'll do it on one, the other two will go, oh, he's casting signs, that'll not do. Probably in that voice. So let's go first straight forward, get out my face before I remove yours.
Get out of here. Now.
What?
Fuck yeah.
He's hexing!
Ouch. Not my best start. More where that came from.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow! Right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath a hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. And don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
I've missed
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the